Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today, and this is actually an older shoutcast as well. It might be from like 2 seasons ago, I'm not really too sure, but I know it's not from the current season, maybe it's last season, I'm not really sure. But nonetheless, we have Weavile to look at in this shoutcast, and this Weavile packs a punch. It has Snarl, Avalanche, and Focus Blast, all of which are really powerful. Snarl charging up those moves super fast, and then you have Swamp It with the traditional Mud Shot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake, excuse me. I was about to say Sludge Wave, but it actually has Earthquake. And then we have Charizard with Fire Spin, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw. So let's go ahead and just dive into some of these battles. We do see the Swampert going for that Earthquake. Snorlax is not going to shield, and in comes a beautiful shiny Weavile. Weavile is taking that hit, able to take that Body Slam, calling the bait, calling the fact that it wasn't going to be a superpower, so nice call. So going for the Focus Blast, I'm not sure what came in, we'll have to see. This Focus Blast hits like a truck, that Escavalier will shield, so nice shield coming in, doing a lot with those counter attacks. In comes Charizard, out comes Swampert, so Swampert is definitely going to town. Oh no, going to be hit with a Blast Burn. The switch timer might be up by the time this Blast Burn goes off. It is not quite yet, so a Hydro Cannon coming through. That Clone Charizard is going to have to shield it. Now the switch timer is up, but it looks like Charizard is staying in right now. Okay, maybe going to invest a second shield. I was like, maybe going to try and catch the Hydro Cannon, and maybe that will happen. No, going straight Dragon Claw. Will the Swampert shield this? The Swampert wants to try and get off another Hydro Cannon. It will shield it. Now switching into Swampert. So Swampert, the opposing Swampert, throwing that Hydro Cannon. So able to pick up that knockout. So that's good. And then in comes Charizard. Out comes Escavalier. Escavalier, that switch I'm not too sure, because that Escavalier probably going to be able to be farmed down, right? I mean, you could farm down and go for Blast Burn. So that Charizard may have been able to get to a Blast Burn anyway, so yeah, he still may have won it, but I'm not sure about that switch on the opponent's end, but that's okay. Either way, able to win that game. Great game. It was close, it came down to the wire, but luckily he kept his shields and he was able to pull it on out. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the next game to see. Hopefully we see a little bit more action from Weavile. But yeah, Weavile, definitely a Pokemon I myself want to invest in. By the way, this is not the Premier Cup, this is the Open Ultra. I'm not sure if the Premier Cup existed when this shoutcast was submitted. If it was a couple seasons ago, I guess it didn't. So this Swampert is going to go for the Hydro Cannon. Into Togekiss, Togekiss shielding it up. In comes Charizard, so able to get a shield and then bringing in an answer to Togekiss. Togekiss will go for a charge attack. Ancient Power going to do a lot. Okay, I'm surprised Charizard didn't shield, but the Blast Burn will come out. Will the Togekiss invest its last shield? It will, not wanting to take that hit, winning switch advantage, but now he currently has 2 shields to none, so that's huge. Charging up a lot of extra energy. Now this one Hydro Cannon will not KO, I don't think. No, it will not. Okay, that opposing Togekiss switches out, able to catch the Hydro Cannon, I think with Tangrowth. Yeah, Tangrowth able to catch it. Now coming in with that Weavile. Weavile going to do a lot of damage. You do have to shield the Rock Slide. The Avalanche has got to be enough to knock out the Tangrowth. It has to. I mean, right, charge up extra energy with Snarl. You guys know how fast it charges up. Going for that Avalanche. This has got to KO. Ooh, wow, look at that damage. Knocking out a tank like that Tangrowth. Holy cow. Weavile, you love to see it. Weavile going for the Avalanche. We'll finish off that Togekiss. In comes Ampharos. Ampharos going for a Thunder Punch, but Weavile still has a shield it can hide behind. Going to correctly shield that. Able to get to the Avalanche. Going for it right away. This Avalanche. This is not super effective, so I don't know if it's enough. No, it's not enough, but look how much damage it does. That is going to force the Ampharos to throw. Nope, Snarl is going to be able to farm down the Ampharos. Going to take that game. Ampharos essentially sweeping that entire line. Not Ampharos, Weavile essentially sweeping that entire line. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Next up, we have a bad matchup. We have Swampert versus Altered Form Giratina. So the Earthquake does do about 50%, so that's not bad. But Giratina is able to take the attacks quite nicely. We'll have to see if the opposing Giratina is going to shield or not. No, not going to shield. Okay. So now the Swampert will probably bait. We'll have to see. Charge attack coming through, probably Dragon Claw. Yep, going to be Dragon Claw. Another charge attack coming through. Swampert still not going to shield. Will the Swampert bait? Maybe not at this point because it's so low. It might go straight Earthquake. Another one coming through. This Swampert, is it going to shield? It is not going to shield. Maybe bring in that Weavile and farm down? Oh, man, you probably can't farm down. I don't know. Can you farm down? It's going to... I guess you probably can, but you're going to have to take a couple Dragon Claws. Oh, it looks like he's probably committing to it. Going to take another Dragon Claw. No, going to shield that Dragon Claw because Weavile is getting really low, and now you could probably farm it down. Yeah, able to farm it down, has loaded energy, but the opposing trainer has 2 shields. So this Avalanche coming through, not going to get a shield. Another Avalanche coming through. Obstagoon basically has to shield this one. I mean, it would get so low if it doesn't. Yeah, going to shield that. Switching into the Charizard. What is in the back? I guess we're not seeing right now. Obstagoon will go for probably a Night Slash. Yeah, going to be that Night Slash. Charizard able to take it, charge up extra energy, and going for a Dragon Claw. Now, this Dragon Claw is not enough to KO the Obstagoon, but it will get it low. Obstagoon shielding, that tells me that there's something weak to Charizard in the back. So Charizard will shield this one up, and it will farm up a little bit of extra energy, but go for the Dragon Claw before Night Slash can come out. So this is definitely going to knock out the Obstagoon. What is it? Going to be Scizor. Okay, I saw the Bug and Steel and my mind immediately went to Escavalier, but it was just as bad. It was Scizor, and Scizor's definitely going to be knocked out. So nice play, keeping that Charizard healthy. Not that healthy, but keeping it alive, shielding, realizing that there was something incredibly weak to it in the back, and able to take that one. Beautiful game, beautiful game. Okay, so let's see how the next game goes. Man, that Weavile can just put out a lot of damage. So we do have the Swampert versus an Origin Form Giratina. Okay, so Earthquake will be doing a little bit more damage, but this is still not a good matchup for Swampert. So we're going to be hit with a charge attack. Shadow Ball is going to do a tremendous amount. Going to be that Shadow Ball. Does a lot. Okay, so this Giratina is probably going to commit to the farm down. Going for the bait, hoping to pick up a shield. Not as tanky as its altered form. Able to get that shield. Beautiful play. Going for another one. Okay, going for another Hydro Cannon. I guess he thought he couldn't get to an Earthquake before the Shadow Claws farmed him down. He actually could have, but that's okay. I guess he was nervous that he couldn't. Totally makes sense. So Hydro Cannon is going to connect, getting that Origin Form really low. So not a bad matchup, but in comes Weavile. Weavile is resisting Shadow Ball and Ominous Wind. This Ominous Wind not doing much, maybe hoping for the boost if you're the opponent. So this Weavile is definitely going to be shielding up. Yep, going to shield up and going to farm down. Shadow Ball still would have done a lot. In comes Charizard. Weavile going for an Avalanche. This is probably going to do, I don't know, 50%. Oh, more than 50%. Wow. I know it's neutral, but that actually did more than 50%. Did a lot more than I expected. So the opposing Charizard is getting off a Blast Burn, doing a lot, but Charizard able to hang on. So this Charizard is going to go for the Dragon Claw, trying to finish off the opposing Charizard. Able to do so. The opposing Charizard not shielding. In comes Cresselia. So Cresselia going to be hit with the Blast Burn. Yep, going to get to that Blast Burn. Will the Cresselia shield? It's able to tank it, but it still does a lot. Not going to shield. Okay. So this Cresselia will throw that charge attack. Is it going to be the Grass Knot? Is it going to be Moonblast? It's going to be Moonblast. That will knock out the Charizard. In comes Weavile. So Weavile is charging up extra energy. You have to shield. You have to shield. Moonblast you could not take. You can't even take a Grass Knot at this point. So in comes Giratina, farming down that Giratina, aggressive farm down. Now this Weavile has 2 Avalanches, and it's going to be able to knock out the Cresselia. Cresselia will shield one of the attacks, but another Avalanche will connect, and it will be enough to knock out that Cresselia. So yeah, I mean, Weavile does need shields to protect it, but once it gets going, if you come in with a shield advantage, even if you lose the lead, it just keeps on going, you know. It comes in and just keeps on going. I mean, that it gets to its charge attacks really fast because Snarl generates energy so fast, and it's just so powerful. Puts out a tremendous amount of damage. I love it. I love powerful, frail Pokemon. It is frail, so as I said, it does need shields. But outside of that, it's so powerful. Does so much damage. You saw how much it did to Charizard. I know it's neutral. I mean, I know Charizard is not the bulkiest Pokemon in town, but still did a lot. This Swampert will go for the Hydro Cannon. Will the Escavalier shield it? Okay, picking up shield advantage already. Going for another one. I don't imagine Swampert shielding anything at this point in time. You could probably bring in the Charizard. No, can he get to another one? Oh, able to get to another one. Will the Escavalier commit both shields? It's possible. It's possible it does. No, it does not. So winning switch and having a shield advantage. Gotta go with the, yeah, you gotta go with the Weavile. You can't bring in Charizard. So Weavile is going to be committing shields. You have to see if the Empoleon decides to shield. Probably going straight Focus Blast, going to charge up extra energy. Did he go for the no, he went for the bait. He went for the bait. Will the Empoleon shield this? Oh man, unfortunate. Yeah, I would have went for the Focus Blast because the opponent was already down a shield. But that was a nice attempt. That wasn't a bad play. That wasn't a bad play. It's just I think I would have went for the Focus Blast. But anyway, it's okay because he got the shield anyway, and he's getting off another Avalanche. So this Avalanche will almost KO, but the Weavile goes down. Charizard's going to have to shield this Hydro Cannon. There's no way around it. I don't think the Empoleon will get to another one, but it did farm up quite a bit. No, okay, Empoleon does go down, and in comes Togekiss. Beautiful. So an Ancient Power is probably enough to KO. Has to go for the Blast Burn. Does this Blast Burn KO? If it doesn't, you could farm down. Am I right? It doesn't, but yeah, you could farm down and able to take that game. So beautiful game, beautiful play, beautiful set. That was a 5-0, I think, wasn't it? Beautiful set. Let's go ahead and see if that was, yeah, 5-0. That's a great set. Thanks for submitting it. I really appreciate it. Picking up a Larvitar, and that's going to be it for this one, guys. See you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.